channel. I'm Liana with Music Academy International Inc. And here is number 4, part 4 of our 10-part series in regarding arpeggios and chords and inversions. Today we're gonna dive in the inversions on minor chords, right hand, left hand, white keys only. So if you did not check number 1, number 2, and number 3, I would strongly recommend you to do that. So this series, it will become an entire course on teachable. We having number 1, major chords, root position, number 2, minor chords, root position, and arpeggios. Number 3, we having inversion chords and arpeggios, major, and right now we're gonna be minor. Number 5 is gonna be how to play the chords. Number 6, extended position majors, how to practice on white keys, obviously. Number 7, they're gonna be extended position minors, arpeggios, how to practice. Number 8, understanding the theory behind, major and minors. And number 9, long arpeggios that I am calling, and minors. That will be 10-part series, and probably we will add on with 7th and diminish and so on and so forth. But for the time being, if you are cluttered and you're not sure what is about all these inversions and stuff like that, do check all the others and do follow me, on this series. This course is for late beginners, it's for intermediate and some advanced if you're not playing long arpeggios and split and all the rest of that needs to know it. This course, it's not why we need to know it. I hope if you are interested in piano, you do know why you need to know it. It's how to know it. It's about how to play it, how to practice, and exactly what it means. So I'm happy you're here. And let's get started right now because I already talked too much, right? Do check the playlist, please. You do have all the scales there, majors and minors, right and left and both split. Minors, natural harmonica, melodic. It's really important to know them as well. Do check the Hanon series, how to play it, and all the patterns are there. It's 14 part series over there. Yeah, it will take you at least 1 year or two just to go through them. All right, so so let's go. All right, we having minor. All right, so we already know the root position in minor because we did learn it in part number 2. So right now the inversions, I already explained you into the major what inversions means. It means to flip-flop, to turn it upside down and use the same keys, actually the same name of the keys. So that's why you need to know your root position very, very well. So right now we're having the root position in C minor, C, E flat, G, right? This is the root position. So right now to turn it upside down, I'm gonna explain it again. So we're gonna play again E flat and G, and then we're gonna add this C is gonna move over here. And we're gonna play it with finger number 1, 2, 5. E flat 1, G number 2, and 5 on the C. I'm gonna move on. This is inversion number 1. Now I'm gonna go inversion number 2. G, C, E flat. So practically you can see I'm pressing exactly the same name of the keys, C, E flat, G, but it's in a different position, right? So 3 notes chord, right? The triad. First, it started with C, that is the root. Inversion number 1 is going to start with the second note, E flat, G, C. Inversion number 2 is going to start with the 5th or the 3rd note of the chord. And we're going to build up from there. Finger number 1, 3, 5. Pay attention, right? And then if you turn it again upside down, it's going to be the root position an octave higher, right? So I did told you, and yay, if you learned your major and if you practice your major, guess what? We have exactly the same fingering like in the major. So all major and minors, all of them, we're going to have exactly the same fingers as major. So no big deal, no PhD here. 1, 3, 5 is the root. 1, 2, 5 inversion number 1. 1, 3, 5 inversion number 2, and back to 1, 3, 5. Right? Left hand is gonna have exactly like C major. 5, 3, 1. 5, 3, 1, E flat, G, C, G, C, E flat, 5, 2, 1, and 5, 3, 1 here, right? So again, I did explain it to you in the video before that, in the major, that we do have a little challenge in coordination when you try to play them on the same time, left hand and right hand. Here you're not having any problem, but to the next one you will have number 2 on the right hand, number 3 on the left hand. E flat, G, C, E flat, G, C. So you need to practice that more, right? And then the next one, G, C, E flat. So that's gonna be 5, 2, 1 left hand, 1, 3, 5 right hand. So here is the one that, you know, you need to practice, right? And back. Alright? So I can go ahead and explain it to you how to practice. You can just do up, down, and then as I did before, middle, up, down, or down, top, middle, down, top, middle. So all the way how to get your fingers used, right? Do practice first right hand, practice the left hand, and then play together. And slow down the video if I am going too fast. So depends of your skill. Some they will say, oh, you're going fine, but some they'll say, oh, you are too fast. So I don't know exactly how to go. So slow down the speed of the video and go very slow if you're not quite sure what you're doing. So this is the exercise. You go 4 times up, 2, 3, 4, backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, bottom, top, middle, bottom, top, middle, bottom, 3 times, 4 times, middle, top, down, middle, top, down, middle, top, down, chord. And now you go to the next inversion. Bottom, middle, top, going up. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Opposite. Hammer it. Middle, up, down, middle, up, down, middle, up, down, down, top, middle, down, top, middle, down, top, middle. Alright, so make sure number 3 it's on the left hand and number 2 it's on the right hand. I do repeat myself because I know my students, they're like, again I forgot that. Well, let's do it right from the beginning. Right? So here we having 5, 2, 1 on the left hand, 1, 3, 5 on the right hand. Go. Going up. Going down. Middle, up, down, middle, up, down, middle, up, down, middle, up, down, down, top, middle, down, top, middle, down, top, middle, down, top, middle, and then you can do the other one. Down, top, down, top, down, top, down, top, chord, right? And obviously you can do the other one. E, C, G, and again. All inversions. You know what I'm talking, right? I hope I did not went too fast. Again, slow down and stop the video right here and do practice, because right now I'm gonna go pretty fast on the D, just showing it which inversions are, and then you apply this exercise for D, for E, for F, for G, for A, and B. So right now, let's go into D minor. The root is D, F, A, right? Number 2 is the video to see it for minor roots, right? G, B, E, B, E, G. Can you see that? E, G, B, B, G, E, G, E, B, B, E, G. Finger same as in E, same as in C major, all the same, all the same. Do practice that finger number, important. F minor. Right? The root. Inversion number 1. A flat, C, F. C, F, A flat, F, A, C. Right? Same exercise, right? G minor. G, B flat, D. B flat, D, G. B, G, B flat. G, B, D, opposite. Right? B flat, G, B. G, B, B flat. G, B, B flat. B, B flat, G. Right? So use the theory behind it, right? And then watch it to flip it. Get used to flip it and watch it. You don't need to memorize those. Do not memorize those. Actually, do memorize by practicing. But when you actually flip it, or when you find the inversions, find it on your own and then you check it with my video. Find it first, try to think how to do it, and then check it with my video. A minor. A, C, E, C, E, A, E, A, C, A, C, E, opposite. E, C, A, C, A, E, A, E, C, E, C, A. And right now we have finally B minor, B, D, F sharp. I'm gonna start here. Just making sure that the camera is gonna get it. B, F sharp, B, B, F sharp, B. You see the fingers? F sharp, B, D, F sharp, B, D. Finger number B, D, F sharp. Another exercise, right? Yes. That's why I'm saying watch all the way to the end, because I'm creating all kinds of exercises as we speak. You can have fun with them. You know you need to know them. It's really good to know them, because then you can create those patterns, you know, that are progressive chords, and then you want to play, I don't know, whatever popular songs, and then they're like, I don't know what means. Okay, I'm gonna repeat something what means the patterns and the inversions and where that comes, where are those, you know, coming from. So knowing the inversions, you will know how to slide and be flexible and find the chords much faster. We will talk in another video easy way how to access and how to switch them very fast and play with them. But first you need to know one by one, and the white keys are the most used everywhere, you know, how to you know, to practice them. Another thing is, I did mention in another one, you know, the notation. The notation is important for those, they calling the fake book fake books, or the lead books, you know, in which you do have the right hand but you don't have the left hand, and you do have the chords that are noted over there on the top. So like this one would be a C minor, so it's just put a capital C with an M, letter M, you know. But then you're gonna have C minor slash E flat. That means it's still a C minor, but with E flat on the bottom. I hope you can see what I'm talking about. And then you have this one, it's still a C minor, but with G on the bass. So the notation is C minor slash G on the bass, right? And then this is plain C minor. So when it's the root position, you're just going to see the notation, you know, C minor. But then when it's slash something, that means it's probably in a different inversion. So you can jump, you know, very fast from one chord to another chord. So this was would be my video for today. I hope that you like it, and I hope you will give me the like button. I need those likes, and I need those comments from you, so I will know what I could explain more in detail. And definitely, if you'd like to have a live Q&A and live, yeah, the camera just moved. My Smokey just moved a little bit the camera, but I hope you don't mind. You know, my beautiful Smokey German Shepherd. So going back, on the Patreon, if you'd like to become a part of it, you will find a link in the description. I'm gonna thank you all the Patreon supporters that I could not do it without your financial support. It's only $5 a month or $10 if you go on a different level. But anyhow, with $10 a month, I'm doing a Q&A, you know, every month. So you will ask your questions exactly, you know, what it's still, if it's anything unclear to you. And something even more fun, for June and July, I'm offering a really special, because I'm, you know, for June and July, it's summertime, and it's a tryout classes, 4 classes, $125. I'm recording this just to let you know this. Right now we are in May 2022, so this offer is for June and July, summertime. 4 classes, $125. You know, so we can do it via Zoom, and then we will have you know, our private chat together, and that's how I can know you even better. Okay, so thank you so much for listening to it. And guess what's coming next? It's gonna come how to play chords. Very important. And I'm gonna talk about relaxation and the technique for you to not get tense, because number 6, we're gonna go into extended position. And extended position, everybody gets stiff, because you gotta open your palm, and then you're like, oh my god. Okay, so do subscribe and like the video, and check into the next one, and obviously all the rest. Okay, thank you so much. I love you so much, and I really